Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
As the Secretary of Homeland Security visits the Arizona border today, visits Tucson, a city in Arizona that's an hour away from the border, he will tell all of us that when it comes to the number of people illegally crossing our border,
it is indeed moving in the right direction.
But is it? And even if it is, what's the point of a victory lap for something Biden could have done in his first day in office? Limiting asylum claims for illegal border crossers. The action that's getting the credit for a claimed 40% drop in illegal border crossings. In the Border Patrol's Tucson sector, which covers the majority of Arizona's border, DHS says there has been a 50% drop since the beginning of June. But when we asked Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels this morning if he's seen half as many illegal crossings in his county, which is within the Tucson sector, he told us that not only hasn't he seen anywhere near that dramatic of a change, he just got back from the National Sheriff's Association meetings where Homeland Security presented them with seemingly conflicted numbers.
It's magical numbers is what we're playing here. It's feel-good headlines. 'Tis the political season. No, we're not seeing a difference down here, and it's frustrating to hear this celebratory thought while we're still seeing tragedies every day.
And don't get Sheriff Daniels started on why, if this has been anywhere near as successful as DHS claims, why President Biden didn't do this from day one of his administration.
For three and a half years, this has not been a priority. It's not been engaged. And last but not least, it's not been acknowledged. Secretary Mayorkas, to this date, has never called this a crisis or even an unmanageable event here at our southern border. And now you're celebrating? How about we start with some apologies?
Yeah, don't wait for Mayorkas to say he's sorry, or you'll be waiting as long as border sheriffs have been waiting for some relief from the flood of migrants that we've been experiencing and has been depleting the resources of these small communities along the border. That means that the Secretary of Homeland Security is here in Arizona for really only one reason: to do a commercial for his boss, President Joe Biden, ahead of his debate with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, by the way, who seemed to actually care about the border when he was president, but is so desperate to cross the threshold of the White House again, he kept Republican members of Congress from getting on board a piece of bipartisan legislation that would have gone a long way to secure the border, because he couldn't have imagined trying to get reelected if the border was more under control before November. So just remember, when Biden and Trump take the stage tomorrow night in their presidential debate and attempt to convince you that they are the president who will fix our border crisis, remember that they both did plenty of pretending and got about as close to solving our border problems as Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas will be to our actual physical border today. And did I mention he's not even going to be close?
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's morning news and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.